Another episode of Kenshi. My name is Tobal, and our intrepid adventurers are kind of hanging out outside one of the hive cities down near Stack. I think everyone is mostly healed up. There's only a little tiny bit of damage, and most everyone that has to be healed over time. When did Alice take that damage? Okay, apparently Alice took a shot at some point recently. I didn't notice that. So we'll get her patched up. She might be out of it for just a little bit. But, I think what I'd like to have us do here is try to see if we can't fight something like a gorilla completely on our own. And we might lose some people down to damage, but it would be kind of nice just to see how our group stacks up to a massive, massive creature. So I'm going to have our group, I just caught one over here just outside of the hive city. Again, we're fairly close, so worst comes to worst, we should be able to run down into the hive city to kind of hide. But this gorilla looks like it's on its own, as far as I can see. So Doc is just rejoining us. He dropped off some meds back at base. I don't see anything right now that's going to trigger... I think this is a youth. Is it a young one? No, it is an adult. So, I think one person in our group has a crossbow with bolts. So let's have her attack Alice. Now she's going to, she's actually not going to really be in this fight too much because her arm's a little screwed up. And I guess we're going to have to wait till she's a little closer. Good enough. And we'll have everyone wind up joining in here. Ugh. You know what I don't want to do, though? I don't want to have everyone so close that one attack from the gorilla does a ton of AoE damage to our entire party. I kind of want to split the group around a little bit. This is fine. This is kind of where I want to be. Alice, we're going to make you passive for a minute, and I'm going to have Doc heal her up. Am I... Oh, he already did heal her up. Okay. Well, whatever. Get in there. Go on in there and get stuck in here a bit. So... It's not a ton of damage. He took 36, and again, he has to only attack one of us. Now, he can do some sweeping attacks, but 3 of us can attack him at a time due to this mod that I've got going, which I think is fair. You should be able to swarm your enemies. So, I would like to... Hey, Doc, are you just going crazy here, buddy? Okay, so he's going to try to heal some people up over time. We're doing a good amount of damage. We'll be able to take this thing down. We will have some bumps and bruises along the way, but... You know, I think this ganging up on enemies thing is going to work out for us. I also would still like to... Man, you are a tough bastard, aren't you? I mean, we're not going to lose anyone to death or anything like that. We are going to have some people go down, though, I think, for health. What I'd like to do, a couple things down the road here, is start getting everyone properly equipped. Now, I could do that in 2 ways. I guess or 3 ways. One is I could go find people and kill them and take their gear. Easy for beginner level stuff like getting some basic sabers. Harder for things like nice backpacks or better weapons. You could, you know, we can sit outside of a city and kite our enemies into the city, but I don't really want to abuse that too much. The other thing we could do is try to craft it ourselves. We can make some crappy things like, you know, have everyone standardize and use the same weapon and have the same uniform kind of a thing. And what I'm really going to probably wind up doing is buying what I want to have everyone have. And I really think I'd like to get everyone into at least a thieves backpack, or I'm going to look at the negatives of this wooden backpack, because from what I'm kind of reading, it's not that big of a loss in terms of what you're, because you're able to stack things in a trader's backpack. So either we do... either we wind up having our archers, we make archers out of half of our group here, and either we make them carry the backpack so that way they can stack up all of their goods, or we have everyone wear something like a thieves backpack, which is what Doc has on. A thieves backpack doesn't really affect any of your combat skills, but it does let you, you know, carry things, and it reduces your overall encumbrance. So... yeah, I'm a little torn on that. I don't know which option is going to be the best for us and which one is more realistic, because, you know, these backpacks that Stone is wearing are about 800 cats a piece. The Thieves Guild backpacks, I think, are much more expensive, aren't they? Yeah, they're 5,000 apiece. We can buy them for 2,500 through our Thieves Guild contact, though. Alright, so Shrike went down. No one else is super, super bad off. Alice is beat up. For some reason, her arm was already injured before we even got here. So we'll have Griffin carry... Actually, one of our faster people will carry Shrike. And while we're out here now, we're kind of far away from home. Let's go ahead and have Tobal put his arm back on. I'm sure I'm going to forget that down the road. And let's see if we can go closer into the High Village and help them out with some of the local wildlife. Now, we're not going to be able to solo huge groups of gorillas or huge groups of big things, but we should be able to, for the most part, help them with getting up on the enemies, basically. And I might use that a little bit this episode because I want to make some money, and we really need to start looking at making money to equip our characters with. And again, our base is not really big enough to have the level of sustainability that I'm looking for yet, because we need more people to work it. That recent River Raptor raid actually did wipe out the current level of crops, so we do have to kind of start from scratch on that. And for some reason, who was it? Beef, what do you... Oh, you got hungry. That's fair enough. Someone managed to get their arm almost shot off here. Yeah, Run managed to get her arm shot. I think she was actually on a corner turret, and maybe someone shot her on accident. So that was kind of amusing, but we weren't able to keep up the sustained pressure to keep those river raptors away. We did kill them eventually, but they were able to come eat the crops. But either way, it's not that big of a loss. Again, it doesn't take too much to regrow those crops. So, do we see any big things hanging around here? We see a gorilla, which we could pull into the city, I'm sure. We'll use Alice again for that. Now we could also explore down this coast of the River Raptor area. Sorry, River Raptor of this this whole section here does lead to a bunch of different hive villages. So that's something that we could wind up trading with down the road. We could also try to find some decent ruins. Ruins can sometimes be protected by robots and spider. They're basically like these spider robots. So they can be a decent level of experience for us. Oh, you know what? But what might be nice is if we can find a couple of dead hivers and steal their weapons. It would be really cool to equip our group in pole arms. I think that'd be really awesome. Because pole arms do extra damage to, I think it's just massive animals. I hate this rain over here, though. It's really hard to see through all this weird red rain. I don't see anything too interesting happening. What's for sale? Do we have any blueprints that we'd be interested in looking at? This is the mechanical dealer. Yep. We do owe someone a leg. Rin or Run. We owe them our leg. So let's take a look and talk to our favorite limb mechanic here. So we could get her an economy leg. Just something to walk around in. And that might not be a bad idea. Some of these are pretty cheap. And they really only affect stealth, athletics, and swimming. They don't affect someone's ability to just do basic jobs. So, 255, 680. I mean, a prototype limb looks like a good idea. Who's the one who's lost? They need a left leg. So, why don't we go ahead and grab that now while we're here. It is a basic left leg. I want the cheapest one you got, because it just needs to have them stand up. That's all we care about at this point. Alright, we've got that. There's a Grillo back behind here. Would love to see a big pack of beak things come and beat the crap out of this high village. Sometimes you can find them, their patrols, like they've been out kind of away from the village and they've gotten beat up a bit. I don't know if they have missing limbs, because sometimes if you're pressing Alt, you can see, you'll actually show missing limbs like they were an item on the floor, which they are. I don't see them right now, though. swarm. That's crazy. We'll continue to have, let's see, Tobal's got a backpack. He can actually carry some stuff too. Now he's carrying a small backpack. Again, does not let you stack, and it is not quite as big as the Thieves backpack. I also don't think it's as expensive, right? Right, it's only sitting at 1,000. So it seems like the trader backpacks are the best way to go in terms of the bang for your buck. So if we were to pick, you know, our original group of, I think it was Alice, Jade, Laura, and Lydia. Yeah, they started doing crossbows. I mean, they're not amazing at it by any means, but we could have them specialize in it and only use crossbows from here on out, and really make it an effort to properly equip them. Now, you can't go too high up. I mean, you could, but the problem is that they're not skilled enough to make use of those levels of crossbow at that point. So it doesn't hurt to make them, give them some crappy ones for a while to get used to. All right, buddy, what do you have for sale? Pole arms. Now this is something I would be interested in, is making and crafting our own pole arms. We don't care about hive shirts for the most part. Do you have any trade goods? Not really. You are selling these robotic components really cheap. We could make a 500 cat profit on each of these if we took them. But I think I'm going to just do I want to grab the pole arms? Who in the world is fighting? Oh, a big thing just came out of nowhere. Let's pull a group back for a second. And now you can go back and get stuck in now that I'm paying attention to what's going on. And they melted there. So it's going to cost us 3,000 cats to unlock pole arms. We did research. Let's see. We did research the crafting of pole arms. So we should have the weaponsmith building, right? Which is like 6 iron plates here. Where can we fit this at? Wow, it's a little tight nowadays. We could probably fit it in the cooking area because there's no one that's cooking in this back corner here. We'll have to move Beep out of the way. Get a move on, Beepy. Thanks, sir. And we could also look at building a medical bench. Why aren't you able to place here? It's a bit awkward. You really have to be placed that far away from the wall? Okay. Can I sneak a medical workbench back in here? Oh, I can. Okay, that's nice. That'll use up the space. I don't know if we can do anything with a medical workbench yet. I'll have to take a look here in a bit. This will use power. The same thing with a weaponsmith. It will use power. But we did again build a power generator that I've not really come back to. Our character just basically built it, and that was that. Nothing else. I think we've got that. Yeah, you can get that corpse generator done. Let's confirm these 2 items. I'll tell you what, let's actually do storage for weapons as well. We'll do a weapon cabinet here just in case we start going crazy with it and we want to stockpile some weapons. I don't think we can do much. I don't know, maybe you can do some stuff. I really don't do crafting early. I normally do it later on, but it would be cool if we had a standardized set of weapons to have everyone focus on. But we're going to need iron plates for that. It's going to require power. We are generating 25 units of power at a constant rate. Now this changes based on the wind output, but this weaponsmith, if it's running, will only use 8 power. Was that right? Did I read that right? Yeah, it was in the menu is that it said it's 8 power here. So it would use 8 power. So we have plenty of power to cover both the medical bench and the weapon bench. The corpse generator only, I believe, uses power when it's running. Who's the person who's doing all of our... Yeah, you're doing all of the stuff for looting, or basically doing the animals. I gave her a kind of a guard duty role here. So whenever she's not doing anything, she's going to stay on the turret. But I'm going to give her the role to dispose of corpses. So if you see here, I shift right-clicked on the corpse furnace here. So whenever Tara is not doing anything, she will go look around for corpses that are dead near our base, and she will burn them. Which is nice, because corpses attract more river raptors. Also, we still have all these animals here from the Nomad group. So I'm really curious if we can do anything with that later on. There's a dog behind still? No, maybe this is the one in front of us. So let's see. No other news here on the home front. They're just doing their thing. I really got to be careful about Beep. I don't want him getting spotted. So we're gonna have to maybe give him a hold order, so even when he's hungry, he doesn't go out. All right, back to the action here. So did we want to do the polearm thing? We have to wait until the weapon bench is crafted. We can come back here. So I won't buy this yet because it is 3,000 cats. But if we swing back by, we could look into the polearm idea. Now I don't know how much we want to hunt these animals because we're still not mega super strong yet. But it would be something to look into because it will make us a decent amount of money if we can go find maybe a different area where gorillas live at. Oh, someone went down over here. Damn, you're back up again. I really do want to find a couple hivers that are down. Man, these hivers are tough. Let's go ahead and while this one goes down, let's go ahead and loot it. And we'll have Tassilo loot this one. Again, when you do this, it kills the animal immediately, so they can't get back up because you're harvesting them. Basically, you're cutting them open, you're skinning them, and taking all of their goodies. I'm looking for blood spots to see if anyone else went down, but I don't see anything here. And I'll check this animal, and then we'll actually head out. Okay. Let's head down to, maybe over to the hub to see what's going on in the hub. Before I do that, I'm going to save just in case we get a crash. Let's also look for... I don't see anything here. We've looted both of those. Do I see anything that's going to eat us on the way out of here? I don't think so. And the nice thing is, by having the group run at their fastest pace, which is this option here, if someone triggers a beak thing, it'll normally be on the leader. So even if the slower people are behind, the beak thing is normally trying to chase down the leader of your pack, not the slower people. Lantern of Radiance. I think we actually had the Lantern of Radiance, and I made Shrike drop it way back in the day. Poor Shrike. I made her basically run naked because she was running from all those Fogmen back in the day. Hey, Fogmen might be something we can do as well. We might be a little bit better equipped now. We might actually be able to go toe-to-toe with a whole squad of Fogmen. Not quite sure. We have a lot of people. I mean, this is actually more people than I normally ever get in my combat squad. A lot of mouths to feed, a lot of things to take care of and make, keep an eye on. But I do like the idea of having a really nice, big, strong combat squad. Someone who's, a nice group that's trained up. Is everyone running at their own little pace here? Okay. Okay, there we go. Now everyone is. So, what about that little shop that's outside? Is it down here? Yeah, let's see what they've got for sale. We've not really been shopping much. Not that we've got a ton of money either way, but we could look into that. I also just saw that the crafting bench was done. So weaponsmith. These are using what? 2 materials. I don't know what that... Is that a steel or is this iron? It just says materials cost. Oh, iron plates. Okay, here it is. So we could make the basic stuff. So maybe we could make some basic polearms if we wanted to go hunting. That might be an option. What do you have for sale? You have advanced armor smith. Oh, this is it. This is the guy that's going to sell us the advanced training tools. Perfect. Wow, that's expensive. Well, that says it should be. This is a mod that adds some more functionality to the game. It shouldn't be, and it is pretty dang strong too. It lets you basically train up some really high-level skills. So these are the training items that I mentioned that are from the this mod here. It's the advanced training mods. The advanced training mod, you have to unlock the blueprints, buy the blueprints. So if we wanted to train up, it's funny that there's a training dummy for armor smith and weaponsmith. If we wanted to train up someone in attack or dodge, now this is probably the one that we're most likely to buy. These are the stat dummies. This will help you train your stats. These will help you train your combat skills. None of them train the weapon. I think it's the weapon that you're using is what gets trained. Now the other question would be, well, this guy never sleeps. So I've never seen this area sleep at all, as far as I remember. So I don't think we can come through and just randomly start stealing all his stuff. It might have to be a legit purchase, but we could look around to see if there's any other vendors that sell that same item for maybe cheaper. I'm going to get rid of the leather that we've got real quick. And we'll head... I don't really want to mess with bows just yet either. Let's head east. Let's head across the valley, see if we can find a group of... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I wanted to see what's up with the hub recently. But after that, let's go east and see what's going on with the Dust Bandits. And there might be some areas to look at over in this area too. I think I saw some ruins there on the way out of town once. So this is another bar which is going to have a nice mix of things for sale, and of course some thugs that got in a fight with us last time. But now I bet we could kick their ass. Huh? How about that? So you look like you actually a turret. You're another turret person. You might be nice for another day. I don't really want to mess with that just yet. Yeah, another 25k. So the vendors in the hub will sell you the advanced training dummies for quite a bit of money. I don't know, you guys. I kind of want to go exploring hardcore and just go crazy with it. I'm so nervous about losing half our group to a stupid mistake. Here's another quick small group that we can probably wipe out fairly easily. Again, I keep wanting to pull Doc back. I really don't want you to get in a fight, Doc. I'm just going to speed through it. Oh, they've got damn archers. Alright, we're going to send someone on each of the archers here. I wasn't paying attention to that. Wing, you're going to do that. Let's get good old Crumble John as well. Get on that archer line, please. Oh, 68 damage. You see that twice. Tobal got 2 arrows right in the chest. I mean, that's the thing. Archers are really a force multiplier. They can really do some damage to your group. Are these guys kicking my ass here? Stupid escape servants. Maybe I should have microed this a little bit better. You know what, Doc? You can... God, you really can't do anything, can you? I think we're okay. Yeah, we did knock a lot of them out. Our group is getting a little bit beat up, more than normal. Tobal actually needs to pull out of this fight for a second, so we can have Doc maybe heal him up. Stop the bleeding, at least. Did anyone else get a bunch of arrows to the knee? I don't think so. Jade, why are you passive? Where are you at? You're right in the middle here. You're just hanging out. Okay, there you go. Maybe you just killed somebody, so you weren't sure what to do after that. Diana's still... Now, Diana's been doing really nice. She has been rocking it lately. Not really going... You know, taking a good amount of beatings. And she still does a lot of damage. She's really good for as a flanker, too. You can put her in the back, and she'll just get steady damage going. All of you guys, though, unfortunately, just have, it looks like, basic clubs. Let's go inspect you just to be sure. That's why I wouldn't mind a fight with a group of Dust Bandits. However, you buggers back here had arrows. Ooh. No wonder you were doing such decent damage. Okay. This could change things up a bit. They have spring bats, which are higher level bows. Now, it says required skill 70. I think that just means to use them effectively, you have to have a skill of 70. Like, to use them really, really well, you have to have a skill of 70. I think you could still use them. You just might not be as good. Do we want to bring back our archer squad? I think I kind of do. The gray geese. Can I move this? I would like to have... Oh. Hey, it's as easy as that. Laura, Alice, Lydia, help, who was it? Oh, one of the ones that went down earlier. Does anyone else have, I could have sworn I said somebody else that had ranged weapons. Oh, Jade, that's right. Jade is dressed up and looks different, so I didn't quite see her there. Okay, let's have Jade grab that as well. Where did your last bowman go? Right here? Is this it? Well, this wouldn't be bad if we find another group of these guys and manage to take their bows. And I think I'll also... Hands out of training range. That, and I think poor Shrike has been naked for long enough. So let's have Lydia start the trade here. We'll click on Shrike and we'll give her some clothing. And if we're going to go back to doing archers, I think I need to do, we need to give you some crappy bolts. That's all we really have you can spare. Wait, who wanted that? Sorry, I'm getting a little bit mixed up here. It's Alice and Lydia. You got the crappy one. You need the crappy bolts. Of course, I messed it up. I swear to God, I'll have them all trade and go nuts here. Sorry about that. I'm obviously a little bit all over the place. Okay, bolts, toothpicks, picked up. Perfect. Who had a really crappy weapon? Did everyone have at least something decent? Like, this looks like it's made of trash. Absolutely. Yeah, this is like this little wakizashi. I don't think I want Shrike to have that. So maybe Lydia can go ahead and trade with Shrike and give her a nice, decent weapon for when she gets conscious again. Hey, pincushion test. Oh God, Alice, run! Point blank range. Brutal. It's like a firing squad. Did Alice just do like a ninja matrix move there with her floppy arm? That was pretty epic. It's a pretty decent way to level up your your crossbows, just to have them line up. So are we in this neat little mode where we have everyone in a caravan? Ooh, I think we do. Kind of. I think it might take a little time for them to even things out. Okay, so we finished our first little battle here. Very little. And I think we'll try to get across the river somehow. Let's have the entire group, we'll just send them a right-click order across the river and see which way they go, and we'll watch them to make sure they don't do anything too silly. And make sure I don't go into any groups that are too big. God, the AI gets really wonky down here. Let's just have them run down to the lake. Now sometimes the AI knows better than you that, oh, I actually can't get past this spot right here. But they don't always make the best decisions. Like when it's easier for them to swim across the river, sometimes they're like, no, I'm going to go run around like up a hill, down a hill, across a mountainside in order to get there. There is a holy military base up here, it seems like. We've just triggered this on the map. This looks like a cool spot to explore. Let's climb this mountain here. I'm going to slow everyone down to the same pace. Oh, we have to go up this little path. Okay, no problem. I don't see anyone on that. Also, I hope this isn't too loud. I'm kind of hearing it a little bit loudly. I'm going to pull that back just a notch to make sure that that's not too overwhelming if you've got your speakers up. So we'll go explore this little outpost and see what we've got good for us. By the way, I haven't really gone back to our town at all, our little village here, all episodes. Are you guys still doing okay? You've got the power running, the farming here. Ooh, is this guy dead? There's an unconscious holy servant. I'm gonna look around. Oh, you don't have anything cool. You're just a bum. We've still got a little bit of crops growing. I don't see anyone trying to aggro our crops, which is a nice change. Doesn't mean that won't happen in like 10 seconds, but for the moment, I think they're okay. I do need to be careful and make sure I'm watching the faction. Oh, right here. An upcoming event. We're going to have Bandit Rage because I think twice now we have rebuked them, and they're going to come for their revenge. So we'll have to pull our group out of the base when that happens. Again, I don't know what happens in 1.0. I didn't seem that bad last time I pissed them off, but who knows? That could all change. Look, Bandit Rage, you're moving towards redemption. Did I just trigger that by looking at it? That's annoying. Maybe there's a timer on that. Ooh, we've got some stuff that's just lying about in this base here. I don't think I see anything out of the ordinary. It'd be really cool if you could take this over. I don't think you can because when you click on the outpost, it doesn't let you like reclaim it or anything, which is a bummer. I think it'd be kind of cool to be able to do that. You see anything on the map at all? There's like a camp back here. Oh, might have to be careful here. Is there anyone inside? I don't see anyone inside. Oh, there's a camp actually at the end down here. So this is a Dust Bandit camp, I think. Yeah, your skills, you guys suck on attack. I think it's because of the weapon. Oh, there's also a storm right now. It looks like. Yeah, they're getting a -5 to their weather penalty. I mean, if we could catch a smaller group of Dust Bandits alone, I think we could handle them. It would be a bit of a struggle for us, though. What do we have that's interesting in here? We've got some crappy ninja blades. I'm always a fan of ninja blades. I mean, these are all things that we could pick up and, well, not really that, but some of these are too big for our characters to even bother trying to get. Horse chopper should be able to get picked up as well. That's like a saber. And nothing's outside other than the stick. We'll do some stuff out here. Let's grab Hand and have you pick up the ninja blade. And eventually I will go through all of the loot that we've had before we sell it and make sure that we're giving our characters the best bang for their buck. Honestly, if you've got a horse chopper, let's just grab this long cleaver in your inventory. Perfect. Where's the Bandit Rage at? And how long is it going to be till it gets there? It's coming down the hillside right now. Okay, so we've taken what we want from here. I only grabbed one squad on accident. Yeah, I think we could. I'm just trying to think of like the difficulty levels here. I think we could probably take out maybe a smaller patrol of Dust Bandits. That is possible with our level of skill. Let's go back to the base right now because we're expecting this raid. Ooh, a butt. Ooh, this is good timing. Where are you guys at in relation to the Paladins? You're on this plateau over here. In fact, this is, wow, that's a big raid coming. Nice. So we have angered the bandits. However, I think possibly call it a fringe benefit of living in this zone. I think we could possibly get. Stop working. Just stay still. Let's see if we can aggro this group aggressively and kite them back. I'm gonna have Beep. What do I do with Beep? Beep, beep, beep. You are like my one and only and eternal problem. There's another paladin group right here. You know what? Let's keep everyone where they're at. I think between these two paladin groups, I can figure out a way to kite them in. Let's be safe, though, a little bit. It's not going to matter. If they're all right there at the door, everyone's screwed. I'll tell you what. Let's just at least take Stone out. As much as I love Beep, we'll have Stone pick Rin up. We'll have Run GTFO. Okay, here comes our bandit raid. Our paladin group is across the river here and really close to our base here. I don't know if our paladin friends would be able to stop this raid. Wow, that's a lot of freaking... Look at that. Two things here. So, yeah, hello. Hi. Sorry about that. We didn't mean to be a bunch of jerks. We just got aggressive. And while that's happening, we just got ambushed by a group of Dust Bandits here. So there's like a Dust Bandit party. God, I really want to fight this group of Dust Bandits, but I don't want to fight them both at the same time. I'm going to have this group here run to the way station. I think this is a safe place. I'm going to have them run up towards that way station. They might run through this group, but I don't think it's going to cause too much trouble. They might take a shot or two. Let's see. Everyone's okay. Let's go back to the city. I'm right here, my friend. I don't even know who the leader of this is anymore. I can't find the little icon. Well, how about I just... our paladin friends are down here. God, I don't want her to get one shot. Attack unprovoked. That triggers one of them. Oh, that triggered all of them. Terra, run! Terra, run! Terra, run! Terra, run! Oh no, they are gonna ransack. They're gonna ransack the base. Stone, you need to get out of here, Stone. Job, hold, go, away. Beep, you're just screwed, buddy. Like, no joke. Let's see if I can close the door on the rest of them. I mean, they're gonna lock it real quick, or beat it down real quick. I do like the fact that I've just pulled, like, almost all of them. So everyone is making... Oh, damn. Yeah, we'll try to have everyone make a beeline. Tara, can you pull the aggro off Stone here, by chance? I may have to let Rin go, really, and just eat it. Hey, Paladins, we're paying your taxes by making you, you know, we're having to listen to your crap. Can you come defend us? So the two guys that are... over here are... Damn, they're not going to follow us all the way to the Paladins. That is a problem. Like, one guy is going to follow us here. But if we can get the whole group to trigger on the Paladins, that would be a nice occurrence. Alright, who's doing what in here? So they're breaking down the door. That door is going to go real soon. Maybe they won't bother Beep. Let's put Beep in the corner here. Kind of entertaining. Oh, come on, you guys. You're such jerks. So, that's fine. We're still going to have them run out of the area. Right now, the only real casualty is going to be Beep. Oh, God. Stone's going to go down, too, in a second here. Now, what they do is they have this order called Ransack Town. I don't know what they actually do, though. I've never seen them do anything. Once they do, like, they go in, I think they try to look for useful things, but they kind of just run around and go crazy a bit, and it doesn't seem to bother anyone. This dude is attacking Stone, unfortunately, and the stupid Paladins aren't responding. That's fine. I'm going to come back and take care of Stone with Tara. I think she has the... Run. We need to bring Run all the way over from where she's at, which I think was up on the hill. She'll come take care of Stone, and they'll be fine over here, I think. It'd be nice if our Paladins came and cleaned up everything. Oh, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, I didn't do it. Oh dear, what have I done? What's happening? What is happening? Honestly, what is happening? Guys? I am super confused right now. Oh, so a bunch of dust bandits are attacking us, but the guards, I think the city guards here of the outpost are helping. It looks like Laura and Jade got knocked down when I wasn't looking. My fault. My fault. No one's dead. That's nice. Let's go ahead and have everyone get stuck in here because, you know, we don't run from fights anymore. Lydia, you still have a bow. Let's pull you off to the side. Okay, a couple things are happening now. We're all fighting here. Great. And the bandit raid against our town is ending. It's just a little bit weird. I don't really see any downside right now to letting bandits raid your base. I just don't know what they do. They come in, they cause some havoc, they run around. I think they're made to look scary. They just run from place to place. And they leave. So by just having your people leave the area, for the most part, I think you're kind of safe. Alright, Doc, I want you to pull out of this fight and go take care of Laura and Jade. What? Everyone's on passive. There we go. Oh, sorry, Kif. I didn't mean to get you. Whoops. That's fine. Everyone's going into a decent little scrap here, and not a big problem. I definitely spent too much time looking at our base, and then I promptly forgot about everyone over here. Doc, you do need to be passive, though, is what I want you to do. I want you to go heal Jade and Laura first. Are we really going to get knocked out by, like, 3 freaking bandits here? I mean, he's decent, but he shouldn't be immortal by any means. Okay, good. We did knock him down, and then Crumble John is going to take this guy down. We've only got 2 of these guys or so left. God dang it, they're bastards right now. Do all of our archers go down? No, not really. Where's Lydia? Lydia, can you shoot this guy in the back? Just for funsies. Oh, are you out of You are out of your ammo already. Unfortunate. Well, our group is getting smacked around a bit. Doc, again, don't want you fighting, buddy. Really don't want you fighting whatsoever. Someone just got shot. That might have been from a turret. Okay, cool. Everyone's kind of together. The nice thing is actually we're here at a place that does have a couple beds. So I think I'll spend some time recovering. It might be a nice break between episodes, while our group kind of gets themselves settled. Is anyone in critical situation here? Not really. We just got beat up a bit. I mean, this is what you could expect from a fight that you lose. I will, though, feast upon the flesh. I mean, the goods of our enemies. Whoops. I didn't really want you to do that, but that's fine. Well, you've got a lot of weapons on you already. Hey, Tassilo, take his stuff. Let's start taking their gear. I have no idea if this armor is going to be good for us yet or not, but let's start taking some of it, and we'll decide that next episode. We'll just start looting them, and then we'll try to sell whatever they've got, and we'll figure out if it's better or worse to carry Dust Bandit gear. Because Dust Bandit gear it's okay. It's not it's not amazing, but it's a very basic, cheap start. You get some basic armor. You get some decent weapons that they can go for sale for like a couple hundred or a little bit under 100 or 200 cats. So it's worth it, right? You get some money from it. Our characters are now strong enough where they should be able to wear armor and not take athletics penalties. They shouldn't really be slowed down. 1, 2, 3. I think there's a couple bandits around here that are also down. Ooh, hey, you had stuff. I'll spread the love out here in a bit. Oh, I actually managed to pick the right person on accident to give them the items here. More dead bandits. Do we have a boss here? A Dust Bandit boss? I don't think so. Hi, guys. You're totally cool with me coming in, right? You're not going to be, like, way aggressive or anything? Okay, good. So yeah, we're at a good place. I've gotten a couple fights that I wanted. I think this isn't a bad idea to start looting a bunch of Dust Bandits, healing up over time, and then coming back to fight them more. This guy just like woke up and fell asleep again. And I'll spread some of this gear out between the break, and we'll come to a conclusion about how do we want to equip our group. And I think I would like to give them a bit more armor. And we'll see how this does in the next couple of fights with maybe with equipping our squad, getting ourselves standardized. Hey, even if we look like a bunch of bandits, at least we're a little bit better armored against our enemies. And anything else over here? I think we've stripped everyone down for the most part. So I will get everyone into some beds here, and I will spend a little bit of time off camera healing them up. It's not too bad. For me not paying attention to what was going on just now, I feel pretty happy about that. Hey, Shrike, you're finally up. Let's have you go loot this guy. Great. I know the boots are actually a big negative to some things, so we'll have to see how bad the boots are. But again, everything is armor, so it can help you out. So we're okay here. We accidentally are okay. Did I... Yes, okay, good. Stone got patched up here by Run. And the raid just left, so... I mean, I don't quite know how to feel about it. Oh, apparently... Oh, it's a freaking Chaos Zone. Holy crap, I wasn't even looking at that. Honestly, I think the Paladins are going to lose this fight. Look at how many archers they have. This dude is just getting pelted. Let's look at his health real quick. I mean, that armor is... Look at how much armor or damage is being reduced because they're just using crappy toothpicks. This is going to be so lucrative for us, guys, because we have a bunch of... Hey, Tiny, I may have possibly forgotten about you a while ago. What are you doing on? You're just chilling? That's cute. Okay, that's nice. We'll have Tiny come home. Oh, this could be really good for us. If the Paladins knock all of these bandits out, this is going to be such a huge payday. I mean, no matter what, it's going to be a payday because we're going to have gear to pick up and look at. I'm going to have Tara pick up Rin. Pick up. And Run pick up Stone. Okay, we'll start to head into town a little. I'm not going to go into that combat area, but I do kind of want to just have them close by so that they can react and maybe get some delicious loot. Do we have more Paladins to help out? Too bad they don't have like the horned crap. What's the horn from Lord of the Rings? The, you know, Sean Bean, Mr. I Die a Lot. I'm failing in my my nerdism, but yeah, they're still outnumbered. This is oh, this is an Inquisitor kicking some ass right now. This is 67. Look at that, 67 attacks, 75 defense. Basically, this guy's just trying to like 1v3. Look at, he's not even taking like any damage, and he's 1v3 in this whole group. I still see I see a lot of paladins down, but I think if the paladins get to the back line here, into the archer line, they're gonna do okay. I mean, I could help, but I kind of don't wanna, because if the entire paladin group gets wiped out, that's a lot of paladin gear that we can get. We might even have to get. Oh, we do have storage. Awesome. I do have a cabinet here that I can dump a bunch of gear in. This could be pretty lucrative for us. Look at all these bodies. I'm going to have so many bodies to burn after this. Okay, so... And here comes the reinforcements. Okay, cool. So this fight is more than likely going to go the route of the paladins. What I will do between episodes... Okay, number one, I've got my group over here at the outpost, just kind of hanging out. I will get them into the beds, the ones that are most injured, and starting their recovery process. And over here by the base, I'm going to start the long and painful process of looting all of these enemies. Ooh, this is a Dust Bandit boss who has a 2,000 cat bounty on him. I might try to... I might try to nab him real quick, like kidnap him. I mean, there's no kidnapping in this game. Well, there is, but I'm not kidnapping this guy per se. I am going to put him over here to the side so I don't miss him. And then I'm going to heal him, because I don't want him to die. What I want to do is bring him over to a sheriff's office, I guess, for lack of a better term, a police station. I think they're in most cities. I don't know if the Holy Nation has them or not. But we will see if we can't turn in this guy's bounty in the Holy Nation area and get a nice, easy 2,000 cats. What a freaking bloodbath, guys. Holy crap. Could you all, like, maybe not bleed all over my crops and my land? Jeez. This is pretty violent. I hope there's not too many corpses that it's triggering some of them to disappear. I don't think it is. But we need to work quickly to loot everyone and to get the bodies burned, because if the bodies don't get burned, we're going to get a crap ton of river raptors in the area. I like that Beep is like literally just like, please don't notice me up here. The high paladins are coming in, I think, to medic up all their allies. So we have to be careful that we don't... Hi, hello, we're just good old citizens here. We have to be careful that we don't accidentally loot anyone that's holy and whatnot. And yeah, Bandit Rage against Redemption has been defeated. Yeah, we totally did that on our own. Sure thing. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Kenshi and this Kenshi Let's Play of the Unyielding, what are we? Gosh, we're the Unbroken. The Unbroken, who have definitely totally been broken before. So I'm going to... Ooh, we actually don't have enough medical... Yeah, we do. Why aren't you first aiding this guy? So we'll continue to, oh, he actually woke up, I think. That's funny. Wait, where'd the boss go? Wrong guy. Okay, we'll have her pick up the boss bandit. And I'll start the process of looting everyone up, and probably I'll show you all of our ill-gotten gains at the start of the next episode. So thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you're enjoying the Let's Play. As always, please leave your comments and questions below, and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. But otherwise, thank you for watching. I do hope to see you again soon.